Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're going to talk about DeFi kingdoms, Crystal Veil, Serendale, and just a little bit statistics that they showed that I thought was very much so bullish. And also just going over the AMA that was done last week. There's another AMA coming up this week, but I didn't cover the last one. So we're going to get into that. And we're also going to talk about a little bit about the price and just what it's looking like in terms of my opinion. So we're going to get straight into that. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We continue to grow the channel, man. I appreciate everybody who take their time out the day and watch the videos, man. Y'all some real ones. And I really do truly appreciate that. And I also got to let you know, this is not financial advice. So always consult with a financial advisor, man. Please, please, please do so. Don't say Tro made me do this, or don't come on the page and come in like you said this was going to happen. Yeah, that was my opinion, man. I always know why you're investing in something and have conviction in whatever you invest in. So enough of that spiel. DeFi kingdoms, it's been some crazy things going on, man. Some very much so bullish things in my eyes. We see the heroes continue to grow, and more and more heroes are being summoned every day. More people coming to the blockchain, more people coming into the game. And then we already know the big Serendale 2.0 is coming very soon. So let's get straight into it, man. Let's talk about the price first. Let's go on Dex Screener. Right now, we're on Dex Screener on the Avalanche DFK. And we can see right now, Crystal is the #1 traded token on the DFK chain as of right now. And we can see prices at 18 cents. Not too bad, you know. I think once everything comes into Crystal Veil, we will start to see, more price action going on that way. But we still got gardens. We still got duels to come to Crystal Veil. And there's so much more to come to Crystal Veil. So we just going to be patient. We just going to wait it out. And, just like I said, just wait it out, man. It's still super, super early. And you really just can't call it right now. And we see in August, or in July rather, we saw that bounce up in price at 42 cents. And now we're back down to 18 cents. So, I believe once we actually get back into a bull market, we will see better price action. But right now, everything is down, man. So I don't really necessarily look at the price, especially on DeFi kingdoms, because it's more so of a game, man. If you play it for the enjoyment of the game, or I'm not saying that it's really enjoyable right now because we don't have PvP. It's really just click to play, like pretty much like questing and things like that. But once you get involved with things like bots, and it's more than just questing, and it's really just like almost like a strategy game, man. And you're playing, what's your best strategy, or what you believe is the best strategy in the game. So I kind of look at it in terms of that rather than trying to just base it off of price. Yes, this is an investment. I'm not saying be a moon boy. I'm not saying just invest blindly or just play this game blindly. But the team continues to update us on everything new, and they continue to push out new features. So I'm just going to go with the team and just rock with the team and really play the game and really level up my heroes so they'll be even more profitable. So let's go to the Harmony 1 blockchain. We can see Jewel right now is at 22 cents. So Jewel is at 22 cents. The #1 trader on the Harmony 1 blockchain. Not going to lie, it's going to be a sad day once DeFi Kingdoms and Serendale leaves Harmony 1, but I understand how that goes. We can see the price action, man. We saw if you got in at 16 cents, you would have made some profit at 23 cents. So, I think Jewel debuted at like 20 cents last year, because I've been in since literally like day one of Jewel. I think I bought it like at 20 cents, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, you could have got in below the original price, man. You could have got in below that 20 cents and actually made some profit on the way up. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's going to continue to go up, because it's so much uncertainty right now. And we still haven't even started to work on the Clayton or the Serendale 2.0. So that's still, still in the air, but very much so still bullish on Jewel, because we know it's going to be the gas token it's already the gas token on DFK chain. And then I was talking about of some way how to input or implement where Jewel will be the gas token on Clayton, or they're going to do something where it resembles the gas fees. So very much so bullish on that. And then we already know by using it as gas fees, is some portions of it goes into burning and taking off, that Jewel out of circulation forever. So with all these transactions, we know DeFi Kingdoms has probably one of the crypto projects that has one of the most transactions. With that many transactions, a lot of jewels will be burned, man. So looking forward to that. Now let's get into the AMA, man. So AMA, I'm not going to go over the entire thing. I'm just going to go over some things that I found were interesting. So distribution of plots among realms, will it be revised? So lots of discussion still ongoing and maybe open to a vote later, but Frisky's current thought is to have land in proportion to the number of basic hero genes that resulted from that realm. So an expansion with just basic, or with just 2 basic class worth of genes, will have less lands than one with more, for example. So atonement crystals to be bridgeable. Potential exploit if you allow these to be bridged. So current plan is just to use them on Serendale. However, sounds like since the AMA there was an announcement in Discord where they would allow them to be bridged over by turning it off on Serendale and allowing the bridge to bridge them over. So what about the new tokenomics coming? How will level 10 mining rate compare to level 0 profession quest mining? So it's best to wait until Hubert gets back next week. Level 10 quest is one of the main things Hubert is pushing for each week. So one of the main questions what caught my attention was, how will Serendale LP be handled when moving chains? Will C's be bridgeable, or will there be a snapshot? So Frisky basically is working on a document that outlines everything that needs to happen. Turning out bridges will be one of the last things. Anything left in Serendale when that happens won't be supported. If somebody else created a bridge and tried to bridge it later, everything would be locked in harmony at that point. They'll have to do snapshots for anything that isn't able to be bridged or that wasn't bridged on time. All the individual features, profession, quest, meditation, etc., all need to be turned off as well. The announced dates and times for turning off various features will also turn off incentives for LP. So stay tuned for the announcement letting you know when they are turning everything off. I know duels are coming actually soon. We're going to talk about that. Duels are being turned off very, very soon in Serendale. I believe it's the 14th of September. Let me not get it twisted. I gotta go back and do my due diligence, but it's somewhere in September. Duels are being turned off, and you will have to cash out your tickets very, very soon. So after incentives are turned off, Frisky recommends moving that liquidity over to DFK chain and staking it over there. So don't wait for the snapshots. Make sure you bridge all your Crystalville assets as soon as you can. So somebody else had a question that caught my attention as well. They said, if Jewel becomes deflationary, won't it run out over time? Theoretically, maybe, but as price goes up, they can tweak things with gas configuration. Unlike ETH, where if the gas goes up, it's just prohibitively expensive. As gas goes up on DFK chain, they can change the amount charged for gas. So it won't run out. I don't think so. But we do have a lot of transactions. There will have to be so many transactions for Jewel to run out. It's like 500 million. Well, not anymore. Because it's like, what, 250 million Jewel, I believe now? I think it's 250 million Jewel, I believe. But like I said, whether that case may be, I don't think it's going to run out. It would have to be a lot of transactions for Jewel to run out. So what about Jewel as glass on Clayton? If it's swapped for Clayton to pay for gas, how would we control gas fees? Logistically, still working this out. Speculation that it might cost a certain amount of gas to do something on their chain and to allow players to do it with Jewel. It will be some sort of swap on the back end into their gas token. So everybody was talking about the vote on the upcoming tokenomics, and we already see that 97% votes in favor of the tokenomic changes. So that was talking about Serendale 2.0 and how they wanted to do it with the Jewel, and many people, pretty much everybody, voted in favor of the change of the tokenomics, and me too. I did the same thing. I believe the tokenomics for the upcoming roadmap were good, so I voted yes to this. So very excited to see what comes next with the Clayton Serendale 2.0. Now let's get into it, man. We see some recaps. Let's just go over it and see how DeFi Kingdoms with the birthday recap. We already know they had like a birthday celebration for the 1 year anniversary of DeFi Kingdoms, and they had, you know, prizes and different things like that. And during this time, we see there were 6.2K Heroes Summit, 1.5K unique wallets, and 319 max summons. So On average, it was 4 summons, and the median was 2 summons. So, very glad to see people playing the game and summoning these heroes. And I'm surprised that somebody summoned 319 heroes, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. But DeFi Kingdoms continue to build out, and that's what I love about them. Let's talk about something else. Now we see the population on Crystalville is 127,000. And shout out to Pinecode, one of the top developers or API developers on DeFi Kingdoms. And we can see total heroes at the start of the month is 300,000, up more than 10% over the last month. 60 new Dread Knights in August. Yesterday quest, 52% Crystalville, 48% Serendale. So a lot of people are migrating over to Crystalville. I told you in the previous videos, go ahead and migrate your heroes. You know, if you want to keep some heroes, I guess, on Serendale just to quest, but it's just better to always just have all of them on Crystalville. So if anything happens, you can already have, you know, on Crystalville, you don't have to worry about stuff getting stuck on Serendale. So I doubt they just come out and just say Serendale's off. They're going to give you enough time ahead, but why not just start questing on Crystalville? It actually helps the project as well. Since we moving from Serendale 1.0, it's just better to, you know, quest on Crystalville, get those numbers up, and then when we move to Serendale 2.0, you can bridge heroes over there or summon heroes or buy heroes or whatever the case might be. Last but not least, I know I said duels are ending very, very soon, but just another thing I just wanted to show was the 150,000 duels we had on Serendale already, man. So that's a major accomplishment, you know, just by being such a short time. We didn't even get to experience the full experience of the duels, but I'm really ready for it to come to Crystalville and continue to work and continue to add another aspect of the game, man. So very, very bullish on DeFi Kingdoms all in all. I believe in the long run, man, we will see the price continue to appreciate. But right now, I'm just building up my heroes, buying more heroes, especially at these cheap prices, man. Like, I remember you couldn't buy a hero for under $100 and everybody was complaining. But now, in a bear market, people are actually running away from the opportunity, especially now. I think it's crazy because everything is down in the bear market, but what you want to look for are teams that continue to build throughout the bear market. That's in any asset. If the team continues to build throughout the bear market, I'm going to invest in them because they continue to update us and they continue to put out new features that improve the game, man. So we don't look at price necessarily. It's cool to look at price here and now to get better entries or whatever, but at the same time, with the game or with a project like this, you don't necessarily got to look at price every day if you are enjoying the actual game. And I know it's hard to say, like, how can you enjoy this troll? But it's like a strategy game right now, man. It's really like you're pretty much having fun and, you know, trying to see the best ways to level up your heroes, the cheapest ways to just improve your heroes and also help them appreciate in the long term. So that's my video for today. Crypto Troll. If I added value, make sure you hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out of here.